Okay, so good morning, everyone. It's good to be with you again this morning, bright and early. And especially now as we're heading officially into our stage 2 of the COVID response, we're starting to, I suppose, as of yesterday, move into a bit more freedom, officially yesterday. We talked a little bit about this last time. That is going to create both excitement and a strong desire to move forward, as well as some caution and some anxiety. So it'll be like the gas pedal and the brake pedal sometimes going on at the same time. And of course, there's going to be so many changes in terms of our work environments, but also the places that we like to enjoy, whether it's the barber, well, no, not for me though, but for some of you, the hairdresser, of course we already know about the grocery stores, the coffee shops. There's going to be a lot of changes that we're also going to have to get used to. But I was thinking about this, and I think another change that we're going to have to get used to is um, our own motivation. Really getting motivated to get back into some of the things that we were doing before, some of the projects that we were having, whether they were personal projects or whether they're business projects or even relationship issues that we wanted to address. And you may find that in your kind of survival mode and then in kind of the exhaustion that goes along with just kind of dealing with all of this, that maybe the motivation has gone down. So today, what I'm going to focus on is a meditation. Again, that's going to start with a mindfulness practice to anchor us and to help us find the depth of our own stability in the midst of waves of change, and then switch or slide into or glide into a meditation on motivation, on increasing our motivation. All right, so if everybody's ready to begin, let's start as we normally do by finding a comfortable position. If you're sitting, sit in that strong back, open heart posture. And take a moment to relax your body, softening any unnecessary tension in your belly, in your shoulders, in your neck, in your jaw. Again, finding a posture that feels both relaxed but also alert, that strong back, open heart posture if you're sitting, or if you're lying down, again, just rest your hands in an effortless way. And keep your eyes open for a moment. Take a few moments to scan your awareness through the sensations of your body. And wherever possible, soften and release obvious areas of physical tension. And let your eyes stay open as you focus in on the middle of the room, wherever you are. And then see how you can let that awareness travel across the room, from where you're sitting or you're lying down. If you're lying down, you can let your attention go upwards to the ceiling. And then notice how you can bring that attention back again to the center of the room. And see if you can bring that attention even closer to about book reading distance, as if your hands are holding a book in your hands to read. So clearly, you can determine where your attention goes. Closer, farther, back again. And now you can let your eyes close gently, noticing how you relax even further as you do that. And your attention goes inwards. And gently focus on the sensations of your breath. breath moving in and out, an ebb and flow of breathing. And you can let your attention go wherever the breath comes most naturally to you. For some people, it's the sensations of the air in the nostrils, with the gentle feeling of warm air coming in, and as the air passes out through the nostrils again. For others, the natural feel of the breath is in the chest, with the rising and falling of the chest with each half breath in and out. And for others, you feel it more naturally in the belly, feeling the diaphragm underneath the lungs, pulling air into the lungs, expanding your belly as you breathe in fully. And then, when the air is released from the lungs, as you breathe out, the belly actually moves inward, as you're sensing the abdominal movements in and out. And see if you can let your awareness ride the wave of the breath, wherever you naturally feel it. Your nostrils, your chest, your belly. Perhaps it's even your whole body breathing and swaying with the rhythm of your breath. Ebb and flow, in and out. Just let your attention ride the wave of your breathing. As you're sensing your breath in and out, you may also sense that your mind is a vast ocean, where deep in the ocean beneath the surface is a calm and clear space. And from that deep place in the ocean, you can look upwards towards the surface, no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what the conditions are, no matter how many waves are crashing above. Deep in the ocean, it's calm and clear. And just sensing your breath allows you to access the depth and stillness of your mind as a vast ocean, where from this deep, peaceful place, you can look upwards at the waves of the surface, the brain waves, the thought waves, the waves of emotion and conditions of your mind. And you can notice all those fleeting thoughts and emotions that are there just at the surface, that come and go, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. Big waves, small waves. Powerful waves, soft, gentle waves. They move in and out of your awareness each day like waves at the top of the ocean. Sensing your breath, bringing you back to this peaceful place. Feeling the profound depth of your mind. When a thought comes up, or a feeling, or a memory, or any sensation, then warmly and calmly, you can take note of any mental activity and redirect your attention to your breath, to this depth of mind, where you can just sense and observe the activities of the mind as just activities, as waves that come and go, and not the totality of who you are. And see if you can let yourself enjoy the deep tranquility that comes from just sensing the breath, knowing that just focusing your mind on your breathing brings you to this deep place of calm and clarity. And may you bring the same quality of kind awareness to the rest of your day, feeling relaxed in your body and mind. And now, as you allow your mind to rest in your breath, I'd like you to call to mind something where you might need a bit more motivation. Perhaps it's a task at work or a project you've been putting off. Maybe it's repairing a relationship issue with a friend or a family member. Maybe it's something personal like a self-care project for yourself. And as you envision this issue, listen to these questions I'm about to pose, but listen to them very lightly and see what comes up. There's no need to figure anything out. If nothing comes to mind, just continue to focus on your breath and just notice what waves of thoughts arise, letting them pass through your mind as if carried by a gentle breeze. As you hold this issue in mind, ask yourself, when it comes to this issue, what is my greatest aspiration? What about this issue is most important to me? What might be getting in the way of me addressing this issue? How do I want to show up in relationship to this issue? What attitude am I bringing forth? Notice how you feel when you consider these questions, the specific sensations in your body, the feelings of the feeling. And again, there's nothing to figure out here. Just notice what comes up as you ask these questions to yourself. Now consider this. If the issue was in progress or completed, what would that mean to you? So asking yourself, what does it mean to me when this is completed? Moving now into your imagination, if this issue was completed, what would I see? Who would be there? And what is happening in this moment where it is completed? If this issue was completed, what would I hear? From myself? From others? What are the thoughts that go along with this issue being completed? If this issue is completed, what would it feel like? What is the emotion that goes along with having completed this? And see if you can really feel that feeling, allowing yourself to fully absorb in it. Feeling it in your body. The physical epicenter of the feeling. The physical home of the feeling. And as you experience these feelings of accomplishment, consider how you can access this place again the next time you face this issue. Perhaps starting with the body and the physical home of this feeling, and breathing into that space, activating that energy. For whatever you focus on always expands. See how you can use these feelings as a source of focus. And these feelings serve as motivation for you to engage. As you now focus for a moment on something that you're grateful for right now in your life. Person, situation, perhaps the time to be here right now. And as you do that, you think about your intention regarding this issue. What's a simple intention you have for today regarding this issue? As you identify your intention, let's take a little journey down towards a riverbank, the river of your own imagination. As you're walking towards this riverbank, just notice where you begin, what kind of path you're on. And what you're wearing as you do that. Quality of the air on your skin, the aromas around you as you breathe deeply in and out. And the sensation of the ground underneath your feet. As you walk towards the riverbank, you see this beautiful box by the side of the river. Notice what the box is made of. Is it wooden or metal? Or some other composition? Noticing which hand reaches out to touch the box as you near it, which follows, and the sensation of the box, the texture of it. And you notice that the box is locked at this time and requires a key to be opened. As you look around for the key, you notice that it's actually in your own pocket. You can feel it there. The key was with you all along. The key is always with you. And so you pull out your own key, noticing the quality of this key, the type of key it is. Is it metal or wood or stone, or does it have precious jewels on it? Is it old-fashioned or modern? Just being curious as you place the key in the lock, unlocking the box. And inside this box is a simple message for you that will help you through this day and through this goal. So take a moment to accept and receive that message with gratitude. Inside this box, you'll also find a smaller box. You can notice what it's made out of as you pull it out and its weight on your hands. This box is empty, and inside of it you will place whatever obstacles are in your path to moving forward effectively on this issue that you've identified today. So in whatever way makes sense to you, place inside this smaller box all of the obstacles that are in your path right now, that you can release at this moment. And seal that box tightly shut. And take it to the river, tossing it in when you're ready. Seeing it flow away, the obstacles becoming more distant, thinner, fading away, and you feel lighter and more free as a consequence, as you see the box continue to move off in the distance in the horizon, becoming smaller and smaller and smaller until it disappears altogether. And you can take a deep breath, resting on the side of the bank. As we complete this journey for today, you can let yourself finish with a deep, full breath. And as you come back, you may want to sit down and journal for a minute or two about your intention, about your response, or what came up to you regarding those questions. And perhaps even an action step that you can take today to help you